Alright, so let's just go ahead and start talking about this movie right here. This is the 2009 film Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, directed by Michael Bay. Yesterday I reviewed Transformers 1, the movie directed by Michael Bay from 2007. I rated it a 9 out of 10. Alright, so let's just go into Revenge of the Fallen. I didn't like this one. I did not really like this one. It's not that great. I mean, yeah, it has its good parts. It also has its bad parts, but it has mainly bad parts. I mean, it's not even finished, it's not even good, but let's just get into the positives and negatives. But first, I just want to give everyone a thank you and a shout out for everyone keeping on with my channel. That's great for you. If you watch it, if you're subscribed, if you want to, go ahead. I'm not really picky, but just go ahead if you want to. I'd really appreciate it. But as I was saying, so Revenge of the Fallen, I never saw it in theaters, but I used to think it was a great movie when I was a little kid. But now since I've grown up and I've rewatched it, I don't like it. I don't like it that much. But as I'm saying, it's not a terrible movie. It's still worst one to watch, but it's not the worst Transformers movie. The worst is The Last Night. But let's just go and get into positives and negatives. So positives, Bumblebee's story. So Bumblebee's story build-up is the best in this movie. You see Bumblebee from whenever he gets sad about Sam moving on to college. It's great. You also see his car build-up, as well as you also see all his other weaponry and all of his personality builds up. Bumblebee progresses in every film. So that's just a fair warning for all you early Transformers fans out there. So another positive is Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime, his weapons, his energon blades, his whole story is just it's on point, and he feels more badass than he did the last film. So I just gotta give him credit to that. All the other Autobots are good. Ratchet, Ironhide, they're all good. As I was saying, I mean, there's not really much to say about Ironhide and Ratchet. But, I mean, I'd say they're good. They develop it just a bit. Ratchet's downgrade, though, but that's about it. The Decepticons, Megatron, I have nothing good to say about that guy. No. Starscream, on the other hand, his story progresses. You could tell that he is a plot device at this point. He is used as Megatron's minion, which is good. It gives him a purpose. He's also very menacing. He scared me at some points. He's a good character in this. Barricade's dead. I don't think I ever discussed that with the last Transformers review, but it's pretty good. It's not pretty good. He's dead because I love Barricade. He's like my favorite Decepticon, but it's pretty good that he's not even in this one because I don't think it would fit the whole vibe of the movie. All right, let's also get on to the other good things about this movie. Devastator. Devastator basically carried this one. It's one of the greatest parts of this movie. I love Devastator. The whole beginning scene of the movie when Optimus and Sideswipe and everyone, they're just chasing down the dude with the two wheels. I forgot his name. I don't think it's Grinder. I don't really know his name, but they're chasing him around, and we meet Sideswipe. Sideswipe is a good character to meet, and we also get to meet RC, which is great. They're both dope characters. You also see RC's sisters, which I never think I've ever seen in my life. Let me just go and look that up and see if RC does have some sisters, because I think she does. Let me just look at it real quick. Let's look. Yes, RC does have sisters in the show, in the Transformers other than live action as well. So, well, no, I don't really know, but they're there. So we can get to meet them along RC. They did her dirty. The Rise of the Beast RC is so much better. But Sideswipe is really cool. I love Sideswipe. He's pretty good in this movie. I like his whole blade thing and everything, and how quick he is, and when he says "clear a path," um, it's pretty cool. Um, the Fallen is mixed for me. I like the Fallen in his first part where he's so damn menacing, but he just starts to die down later, and I don't really like that. But I really do not like that. I do not like that he died off, because he is the oldest Decepticon. He's supposed to be the most powerful one, but they basically nerfed him and did all this. I do gotta say though, Sam's parents and Michaela, they've all advanced. I can tell is Sam's mom. I think her name's Judy, right? I think so. So Judy, she's funny in this movie. There's a scene where she just grabs a bag of weed and she's like, I don't know what this is and stuff. And it sounds like, Mom, that's not what you're thinking it is. And then her husband was like, yeah, that's not what it is, Judy. So, and his dad, he is advanced a good bit, but he is also extreme protective over Sam, which is good, Michaela is, she's good. Her story is upgraded, and she is now into painting and working on motorcycles, which is good for her. Alright, so that's pretty much all I can say about the positives for this movie. Let's get into the negatives. So many. I had to take a drink break real quick. So, let's just go ahead and get into the negatives. So, one of the worst negatives is Megatron. Holy fuck. He is weak in his shit. If I understood he was dropped in the sea for a while, he shouldn't have been he was in a different body. But they should have given my boy something better. They should have made my boy a little bit stronger, and that's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. I mean, I know that they didn't really want to do that because he was under the sea. But at the end of the day, he is still Megatron. He's still the leader of Decepticons, which is great. Fallen is just, he's weak. That's what I gotta say about him. The plot is terrible. So when this happened, when this film was being made, so there was a writer's strike, which caused all these movies that were happening and produced by then, it was basically shut down. And Revenge of the Fallen was one of them. And I've heard stories where the cast will literally go into set, and they're like, "What is there? What are we doing now?" And there's no script. Like, what do you mean no script? And they're like, they're 5 hours, still no script. So like, what are we supposed to do? And they just start acting the way they want. I don't know if that's true. Couldn't be. I don't know. But the plot is so bad because it's so unfinished. Because of the writer's strike. The whole the Decepticon Doc. What the fuck is that? Decepticon Doc. I don't know. I don't know his name. Let me look him up real quick, guys. See, it's been a while since I've watched Revenge of the Fallen, so his name is Jigsaw. No, his name's Ravage. Yeah, his name is Ravage. So the dog's name is Ravage. He's either a cat or a dog. He's transformed. It's a weird ass shit, but they go and try to steal the piece of an Allspark that Sam had on his shirt, and Sam also had that infect him, which caused him to be able to read things fat. I don't get it. He's sitting there in one of his scenes, and he's like reads like an entire like 50 100 page essay, something like that, in under like a minute, in like 30 seconds or something like that. And then he also has this little scene where he goes in his room and he's like, kitten counter, kitten counter, kitten counter. I didn't like that. I did not like that. That was just confusing to me. But hey, it was kind of funny the first time I watched it. But no. And also, the stupid kitchen scene. I like the Decepticons in that scene, but the whole plot of the Allspark falling through and then getting all these robots getting affected by it is fucking retarded. It's fucking stupid, dude. But as I was saying, like, it's not, I mean, it's not bad about the whole like plot line of that. This, it's not bad about Decepticons. It's just bad plot line. I'm taking our drink break, guys. Um, let's see. Jetfire. He is done dirty. Jetfire in the actual like Transformers like canon stuff and Revenge of the Fallen and everything is canon, but I'm talking like the anime series and all the fan arts and shit and the comics. Well, he is detailed different, and in Revenge of the Fallen, they make him look like a barbarian Viking redneck. I had not like that. As I was saying, guys, but there's a couple other like good characters in this movie. I'm not saying that Jetfire was bad, like he was bad. He's just he's done dirty if you know what I mean. Um, Now let's get in a couple other negatives. Um, how it just bounces from scene to scene to scene. It's just so fucking stupid. Like they're literally going from one scene and then they go fight in the forest battle. Which I forgot to put that in the positive side. The forest battle is literally the most epic battle of the whole movie, as well as the pyramid battle. But I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Like, it's just like they bounce from scene to scene to scene, and it's just it doesn't work, man. Um, let's see. So some of the characters are not that great. But as I was saying, like it's not that at the end like the plot's absolutely garbage. I just feel like it was left unfinished. I feel like if it would have been better, if they would have finished it, it would have been so much better. This movie would have been a success, but they never had it fixed, so we never got that good movie. Um, and also Optimus Prime's death. I get that he was revived, but still, he should have never been killed off by Megatron. When Megatron is in his weakest state, and I do agree that Dark of the Moon is the worst form of Megatron, unless you count Galvatron. Well, even then, he isn't even the worst. Dark of the Moon Megatron, under his vehicle mode, is terrible when he's his weakest. Yeah, that's why he had to use a shotgun to kill Sentinel and try to kill Optimus, or something like that. But then, um, why? It's just. Also, I want to mention this: the stupid amount of human shit that's going on. Like, we literally focus on the humans more than we focus on the Transformers. It is literally called Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, not Transformers Revenge of the Humans or Humans Revenge of the Fallen. No, it's not Humans Revenge of the Fallen, dude. Like, come on now. I understand saying with Wiki and all that, that's a good part, but him in college and him meeting all these other friends and him meeting this girl, I don't get it. Alright, speaking of that girl, let's go ahead and move on. The most disgusting shit that came out of this damn movie. There's Sam, he spits out this Decepticon out of his mouth. There's this girl that comes a robot and starts spitting everywhere and shit, puking everywhere. I don't know, throwing up everywhere. I don't know, man. It's crazy. But as I was saying, like, it's disgusting, man. Oh, and let's also talk about one major thing about this movie is the amount of sexual content. It's no nudity. It's just like references. Like Michael Bay would point the camera at Michaela's boobs or ass or the other thing. I'm not trying to get canceled or my video taken down. Let's just call it Kitty Cat for now. But and as well as the where the two dogs start humping it. I don't fucking know. Dude, you can honestly give me the most stupidest shit in this movie, like them giving them a time travel machine and they meeting freaking Green Goblin, and I still would be like, okay, that's fine. But I mean, it's so stupid, man. But overall, this movie is absolutely not that great. So for my final rating, I'm gonna give this movie a 6 out of 10. I cannot give it any higher, and it would be saying a lot. But it's just it has so many ups and downs. I don't like it, man. Like this movie is just it's not it for me, man. It's not it. Oh yeah, let's also talk about one of the characters that we forgot, who I'm thanking God that we have a studio series for. That is Jolt. Thank you, God, we got a Jolt series. I thought that character was gonna be left in the dust. He in that scene where he tries to save Optimus Prime. Ratchet. So remember how last video I said that Ratchet is scared of electrocution? Well, you can tell it in this one, in this scene. Ratchet hides behind a rock or something to avoid the electrocution that Jolt's giving Optimus Prime because he's scared of electrocution from when he fell in the garden in Sam's house, in Sam's yard. But as I was saying, I give this movie about a 6 out of 10. Anything higher is saying a lot. That should be the rest of this video, and I thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to. I'm not picky. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I